Hey, good morning to you guys. Dave here with Affordable Door and Gate. I was just sitting here kind of brainstorming. A little bit rainy out this morning, so I'm actually waiting for my workers to show up. Working on this gate job got me kind of thinking about, we have a shortage out here. We have a shortage out here of good craftsmen, of good contractors. And if you're kind of stuck in your old ways of thinking about how to hire guys, I definitely encourage you to reevaluate that. And what I mean by that is, I used to be stuck in the paradigm of you have to always hire. The problem with hiring is there's a lot of waste in hiring. There's a lot of beauty in subcontracting, or having somebody bid a job and just do it. So we're leaning towards that. And if you're struggling in your business like I was, and you're struggling with trying to get guys motivated, fired up, just get the job done. That's what I'm really focused on. I want the job done, and I want it done right. And that's why I express I want craftsmen, because I want somebody that takes pride in the work that they do. So think about subcontracting a little bit more. Think about what you can free up in your business to eliminate some of the littler things that you're doing that could be basically subcontracted out. For example, maybe like with our business, we do garage doors, or we do garage door openers. Some of the residential, not all of them, and openers, we subcontract out, because typically with garage doors and garage door openers, those are things that are going to be scheduled. So those are things that we have time built in with them, so we can schedule those for 3 days out, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it takes to get the door product in. The things that you got to be freed up for a little bit more maybe broken springs, maybe a commercial service call, something that pops up just out of nowhere. Those are things. See, I think a lot of people don't understand that in our line of business, we kind of work like tow truck guys. I think either tow truck guys or we're like firemen. The bell rings and we gotta go. You know, I wonder if you feel like that in your business, or if you're a sole entrepreneur. You know, maybe, comment below. I'd like to know. So I'm a slow learner, and I like to try new things. So this year has been kind of all focused on how do I free my plate, because I got other jobs that I could be doing that pay a lot more. And you have to understand that if you're doing something that's a $10 an hour job, you're the bottleneck in the business. So if it's something that you could free yourself up to be doing something that's maybe a $20, $50, $100, $1 million, whatever the number would be, that's more important for you to be doing that. And you have to understand that. So that's one thing that I've had to overcome myself, is because a lot of times I like to do the work myself. I like to make sure it's done right, it's done correctly. And now I've turned into more of a teacher, mentor. I'm trying to teach people how to let go, because we are programmed with the schools and society to, we have to do it. And we get tested, and we get, the biggest thing, like in school, I always think about is that we get tested on our grades. But in the real world, we're so fearful to not even try. That's the biggest thing I see going on. Nobody wants to try because they're worried about failing. And my biggest thing is that you're failing if you don't try. You got to imagine, or you got to think, that you only have a lifespan. It's very little. It's a very little lifespan that we live. The only thing that we should be fearing is death. I hate to break it to you, but that's the honest to God truth. That's the only thing we know for sure, certain, is going to happen. We're going to die. I'm going to die. You're going to die. Guaranteed. But if you don't take a chance in life, now granted, doesn't mean you want to go and spend a bunch of money and do a bunch of crazy stuff. But what the point is that you need to understand that you need to take some risk in your life. If you're doing the same thing over and over and not getting a different result, we call that insanity. I call that insanity, because you need to try something different. It's not working. So anyways, not really too much else to say about that, but we are lacking good craftsmanship out there in the world, and it's probably not helping with all the government subsidies that they do, because a lot of people just don't want to work, and the people that are working are all kind of either locked in their place right now. Nothing's being stirred up, which I'm glad that everybody's got a nice comfy job. And so anyways, I'm gonna get back to it. I'll show you this little gate job. I had a little video on it the other day. Oh, well, I'm waiting for these guys to show up. Nice rainy Michigan day here. So we're tearing out these old gates behind me, and we got the new gate here. So we got the pipes behind me we're putting in, and we are doing this cantilever gate. One thing I didn't realize was the vendor charges like $75, 75 bucks. That's it. And they bring their own basically lift truck. I used to bring a Bobcat out here, spend $500. Ridiculous. So you gotta always have an open mind. Have an open mind. So anyways, I'm gonna get to it, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're watching this, you should subscribe to my channel. Comment below. I'd like to know what you're doing in your business, or if you're a sole entrepreneur, you got questions and whatnot. I try to get back to the comments. I'm horrible at it. My phone's not been working right. I don't know how to find them the best on the internet. I'm still pretty new to this. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can always email me at davedubson.com. And I'm sorry, well, I should actually, it's davedubson@gmail.com. So anyways, I'm gonna keep in here for a minute or two until these guys show up, because they gotta do some digging for me. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.